There we go. There we go. That should do it. And now, hello. Nice to see people can respond to notifications quickly. How's it going? Mind Turtle, can you hear me? Hello, people who joined. Can you hear me just fine? Okay, good, you can hear me. I just wanted to live stream for a little bit while I had time. Because this is probably like the only time I have free for myself. Hello, everyone who's joining. This is a lot of people. This is quite a bit more people than I expected to join. Yes. Hello, everybody who's joining. Thanks, Mind Turtle. Oh, you guys haven't seen Rodan yet, because unless you follow me on Instagram, but if you haven't, move these two guys out of the way. This was my Fire Rodan custom. I had to redo the wing joints because I redid all the wing joints for all my winged kaiju, and then I repainted him. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably haven't seen this guy yet. I'm actually really happy how it came out. I haven't got a chance to make a video of him, photos, and then he fell down. He doesn't stand up that well though, but he does stand up fairly, kind of. Favorite Godzilla character in Showa? Mothra, because I do like Mothra quite a bit. So, how's it going, everybody? How are you guys doing? Good, good. Good. HP Studios, my night's going pretty good so far. Oh, you broke your GMK SH Monster Arts? That's kind of sad. Because it's a pretty good fit. Well, mine's pretty good. It doesn't have any really loose joint problems besides this hand. It likes to fall off, but I fixed it with the hot water trick. The tail tip also used to like to fall off, but doesn't anymore. Because of the hot water trick. So, mine's pretty good. Also doesn't really have any QC issues, which plagues this figure in specific. Like loose joints and some paint issues, with it not having paint on the dorsal spines or nails. But mine doesn't have any of those, so I got off pretty lucky. You got the SH Monster Arts 2014 because your favorite design. That's nice. Oh, the hand. You glue the hand back on. Well, you could use. There's a trick with hot water. You heat it up, pop it back on, wait, and we'll. We're going to repaint GMK. No, because the paint on mine is fairly decent, I should say. What? Yeah, it's fairly decent. I have my Neko one, which I repainted, which has no arm because the arm broke off when I was painting it and stuff. You knew too late. Oh, yeah. Okay, bye, Godzilla Productions. I haven't shown my NECA Godzilla GMK repaint. Well, dang it. Sorry, guys, something fell off the shelf. Ooh. Here, move these guys out of the way. Here he is in his no arm glory, without his arm. What, Toku Catfish? Can you answer you what? So, a guy named Sam. I don't have really any plans for customs unless the paint comes out bad, then I'll just repaint them, but if anything, probably not. Thanks, HP Studios. I use Toku Catfish. I forgot what they're called. They're the joints introduced in the Hero Factory line from Lego. However, I don't do what I used to do when I first started, which was shoving them in the figures um, without any regard for where they went. Now I cut off the ball joints and glue them in so they like with Gigan. I glue them in and line them up so they're not as like everywhere, so it looks better. The tail's still kind of because you can't really. I haven't figured out how to do the tails better, but so back on the NECA GMK, I repainted him, so now he looks like the suit. Also redid his jaw so it doesn't look stupid when it's opened. So it's on a ball joint now. Let me pop it off. Yep, there, it's on a ball joint now. And I painted the entire figure. But however, when I was repainting him, he fell off. He fell out of my hands. And there. He fell out of my hands and the arm broke off. I need to glue it back on. The materials for my customs, well, it's more or less, I use hot glue due to it being cheap and easy to get, because my dollar store sold it for $20 a pack, and it's cheap and easy, and it's also kind of durable, which is what I use up here, so it's flexible, so I don't have to worry about it cracking or anything. Also, if I drop my figures, they won't break on the inside, so everything stays put. The Lego, ooh, Hero Factory figures. Okay, so when I got my sets, Hero Factory figures used to only cost $10. Now they're only used with the Star Wars Build-A-Figures. Those things are expensive. So you can also, I haven't used it, but there's a site called Bricklink where you can order pieces. I have a total stockpile of joints, so I don't have to worry for a while. But I may use that in the future. Oh, that sucks. Who's down for NECAs? That made me so fragile. Yes, they can be really fragile sometimes where things will break. I might just glue it back on. I never really use the elbows to begin with because the arms make the arms look really long. So I just leave them closed, like up against his body. I really like how his paint came out though. I matched it to the suit. My lights. I matched it to the suit so the spines are just the spines are painted, like the tips of them. You should cut up my GMK Godora's neck piece. For what? The Bandai Creation or Bandai Japan? Because my Ghidorah Arctic custom figure is not in the best condition due to him being my second figure I articulated, which has come back to bite me in the butt because he's not that good. I need to redo him completely. NECA 94 is entirely loose, so you glued it in. So yeah. Yeah, gluing is not that bad. So not to, what if I'm trying? I was trying to catfish. You're not asking too many questions. Alright. Oh yeah, articulating figures is kind of hard. It's been a year since I started, and I'm still learning new techniques. Like with my Gamera custom, I'm actually redoing the head part where it attaches to the neck because I realized the under thing covering the bottom jaw looked horrible. So I'm fixing stuff again. I actually do King Goji 85. I actually do want to do custom articulated Anagoji from the Bandai one because I'm not paying for the SH monster. It's way too large to be in scale with anything else I have. Yes, I'm excited for King of the Monsters. Give him like a GMK Cyborg arm. No, I'm probably just gonna glue it back on. It's a Bino figure, probably the Bandai Creation. Articulating a Ghidorah figure is still kind of hard because you have a lot of ball joints to use. What do you use for the iris' tentacles? They're I don't have them on me right now. They're wires, like kind of thick wire. And then I used hot glue because that's flexible. That's why I like using hot glue. It's flexible, cheap, and it's easy to use if you're skilled with it like I am. It's hot glue. Like, hold on. I think I have one of the prototype tentacles. Yes, right here. This is one of the original ones I was going to use. That's way too short. It was match with the length of the original Bandai tentacles. So it's just a wire with hot glue around it, and you can pose it any way you want to. So it's easy to pose. It's a pretty thick wire as well. I'm not sure if it's going to focus in. But it's a fairly thick wire. Missing questions. Ours is the best custom I've made. Thank you, G&G fan. Well, I have inspired a lot of people on Instagram. A lot of people have started customizing due to me, which is flattering. It truly is. It's kind of nice to know that my work has inspired people. You're really nervous to make a custom. Yes, I was originally. I'm more used to it now, which is like with Iris, I wasn't as worried. Also, because I get my figures, my Bandais, for fairly cheap. Iris was $24, Gamera was $30, Mechagodzilla 75 was $17, and Rodan was $15. So I get my Bandai balance fairly cheap for searching on eBay. Slightly new to my channel, although the origin for my logo Godzilla, he was a bunch of custom figures before this. He was when I was bad at doing stuff. A bunch of custom figures before I even uploaded stuff to YouTube. He ended up like that because I just wanted to push something together. It's okay. I haven't actually announced it on the channel yet. I've been meaning to make a video just like text stuff for a while now. It's not King Godzilla anymore. Oh hey, Dara Productions. My logo kaiju, it's Omni Godzilla. I announced it on Instagram, but no one follows me on Instagram, I assume here. So yeah. Like, logo kaiju is no longer King Godzilla, it's Omni Godzilla, because I decided to rename it, because King Godzilla is already a name of a kaiju I'm going to do a custom of in the future. Out of all your customs, which one was the hardest? Ooh, hardest custom, Gamera, due to it being a new experience with a different body type, because everybody else, like Gigan, fairly easy, the legs attach sideways, Gamera's legs attach forward. Which is hard to figure out how I'm going to do I was going to do legs. Yes, HP2 Studios. I did make Gamera's burning hand out of hot glue. It was fairly easy. I used parchment paper, which is like wax paper, but the hot glue remains clear instead of getting the waxy film like wax paper would. So I used that, and then I slowly built up more mass and went over it more and more, so then it looked like his hand, and then I painted it over with different shades of orange and red. Best place to contact me is through my Instagram. It's at Godzilla_1541, because I had an Instagram before that I lost the password to, and the email wasn't matched to my email, so I had to recreate a new one. So once again, it's Godzilla_1541. Questions. G&G found it is cheap for Bandai vinyls. I search eBay a lot. Like, I'm always usually on eBay searching for prices for cheap. That's how I usually get all my figures. Except for, like, this guy, which I paid... No, this guy was on sale. I got him for $60, which is now back at $80. I would not go for him at $80. He's a $60 figure at best. I'm planning on getting a Revoltech camera, but that was before my JMK broke, and I messed up because of it. Oh, so you have to use your money to get the other Monster Arts. The Revoltech cameras, I have the 95. They're fairly good. Nerdney, I do not think I'm going to sell figures for a little while, due to me being inexperienced. Maybe down the line, repaints, because they're easy and I'm fairly good at repainting. But not Bandai vinyls just yet, because, yeah, I'm not that good at them yet. Hey, guy, let me talk. Which guy? You guys. Like Kaiju Dust 92. I'm not sure if I've seen your channel before. I usually always check out the newer gods, like people who upload Godzilla stop motions, but I never really check what channel they are, so I'm not sure. What did it feel like making Jet Jaguar? I'm waiting for us to make a posable jet. Ooh, the original my original Jet Jaguar, because I'm actually currently redoing it. I was using Crayola. What's it called? What the heck is it called? Some Crayola clay. It's like when it dried out, it was really squishy, and it didn't hold details well. It wasn't that good, so I took all that off of Jet, and I'm redoing him with actual good clay, which I've been using now. It's not on most of my customs, but it is on. It was on Gamera for sure, because that was the neck thing that was under it, which I already removed. It's going on Jet. Who else is it on? It's not on anybody right now that I'm completed with, but it's more on being on more figures. Let's see. What other question? Yeah, the hardest customs are humanoids. They're hard to do. Custom Jim K Goji looking good. Thank you. Snakes or snakes. Overtaking Gearus. It was not at the price it is right now. 120, which is a lot. How well proportioned is a 95 Revoltech Gamera to SH Monsters Godzilla Rebirth? The Gamera figures are extremely undersized. Heisei Gamera is 80 meters. Heisei Godzilla is 100 meters after 89. So, they're not extremely well in scale. However, they are good, like, just to have them. It's a nice small Gamera figure. I got my Revoltech Gamera for $30, which is also makes me kind of biased towards it because I got it for so cheap. Whoa, there's a lot of comments. I have the figure. I think it's worth it. Price 200. Yeah. What figures do I have currently that are not customized? Well, NECA 94. I have 4 94s now. Damn. 94 molds. NECA 94, NECA Birding. No, Birding Godzilla has repainted eyes. NECA 94. SH Monster Arts 2000 special color version. This guy. I have 2 Atomic Blast Shins that are uncustomized. I have... Who else? A bunch of Bandai Creation figures that are uncustomized. Like... on my Cretaceous Ghidorah and Treadmaster's Biolante. Those are uncustomized as well. Okay, thanks, Robotech Jr. You got Robotech Ingress, Robotech Legion, and Godzilla Jr. for $100. That's actually a pretty good deal. Robotech or SH Monster Arts. Robotech never had any glaring QC issues, which is one big plus. You're never going to take a gamble with buying their figures. But SH Monster Arts overall offers more articulation. However, they're more expensive than Robotechs were when they originally came out. It's either or. You know the clan we were talking about, HP? The Crayola one? I think it's called Model Magic. That one is hard, and it's dumb, and I wish I never used it. Which I'm going to redo all the customs I did use it with, which was King Caesar. And some other guys, I'm redoing them soon, not soon, in the future, because I want to. They're not that good. So how can I make a tutorial? Because each figure I do is a new experience. Every figure has its own problems. Like Gigan has a neck problem right now that I need to fix. Where his neck is insanely loose. Each figure is a new experience. I can never... unless I do the same figure again, I will never be able to replicate my first experience, because each custom takes about a week nowadays to do. Before they were so fast, but now they take about a week. So it's not easy to make a tutorial. Refrigerated apples. Yeah, Well, I live streamed before, but it was like very quick and not that much. I wasn't as active. I have a little smaller channel back then. How many frames do I use for stop motions? I use 15 frames per second. I use I use that because it's a nice balance between the old 10 frames I used to use and 24. So it's like kind of evened out. I use that more often now because it's better for me. I can get smoother animation without having to go really slow with my movements. If you get the SH Monster, it's 2019 figures, or you can customize and leave them okay. I'm not getting the SH Monster 2019 figures. One, NECA's coming out with identical figures, like almost identical. I assure you they're going to be identical or better due to NECA currently using only the CGI files. For SH Monster Arts 2019, they use Sakai to hand sculpt that figure with the CGI models afterward, kind of. So it's not as accurate as it could be. Also, Ghidorah is gonna cost around probably $200. I'm not gonna pay $200 for a figure that might break because Ghidorah's always had issues with swings for every figure they've released, besides Mecha King Ghidorah. So, also, it would be cheaper just to get the NECA ones. They're gonna look the same. Are you gonna customize? Because if you do, oh, I have. Move this guy out of the shop. I have a custom 84. I've actually updated it from the last time you guys have seen it, which is a fairly old custom. Here he is with his. I'm gonna move this guy to the way because he has. Here he is. He has. Oh my gosh. He has a chest that's been sculpted outward more, so it sticks out more than the original one did. Newly sculpted calves that are a lot thicker than they used to be. Feet from the 94 and the tail from the 94, and then the spine is the same as before, but they've been cleaned up a lot more, and he's been repainted entirely besides the eyes. So even the mouth inside is redone. What's your favorite version of Godzilla? I like Shin Godzilla the most because I do. Gigan's head. What? You mean Gigan? He's really good for one of my more recent ones. I can take off his head if you want me to. He has this cover to hide his neck so he can also look up. Because he can look up a lot more if I move the neck back. So he can fly, flying pose, and his mandible just fell off. That's not good. There we go. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna take off his neck. I just realized what you're meaning. Once I made a stop motion that was 8 frames per second, but I noticed it was losing subscribers, so I decided to rush my stop motion. Now they're terrible. Yeah, don't rush your stop motions. If people unsubscribe, they're unsubscribing. Just don't mind them. They're gonna subscribe because they're probably not gonna be there for long anyways. Just continue what you're doing and just keep working through it. And if you lose subscribers, it's not that big of a deal. You just gotta keep working through it and make sure your content is as good as it can be. That's what I do. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of comments. I gotta go back to where I was. Will you do tutorials in the future? Probably. I will, not near future, but in the far future, I will probably do tutorials eventually. Probably the first one, I'll probably do something in the future, but not currently. Oh, bye, Tofu Catfish. If you're you master the technique that is. Yeah, I will do tutorials if I master my techniques. Like if I eventually redo another figure, like another Gigan, I will do a tutorial. Your favorite Godzilla design is Heisei. I like Heisei Godzilla too. Bye, Godzilla 2018 Sanchez. Nice, glad you enjoyed the literature. That's so amazing. Thank you. Hi, Wellzilla. Flagging art. Hi, Godzilla inspirational. Hello, guys. Thanks, Snakes are Snakes. I've tried to go back and redo all my old customs so they're better, up to my personal quality. You like, oh, HP Pseudos. Yes, you do. I do like how it came out. However, currently I'm actually redoing the head a little bit because the bottom jaw originally from when I first did it, it was salvaged from my original Atomic custom, which had the jaw split and it had a chunk taken out of the middle, so it was too wide. Because when I reconstructed it, I made it too wide on accident. So currently, it's still work in progress right now because I just started today. I'm fixing his jaws. I'm using the jaw from my Shin Godzilla Ghidorah, which is a normal jaw, and I'm redoing it. It looks not that good right now because I'm still trying to figure it out how I'm gonna get it to sit right. So I need to move this back a little more, and then fix this, and then cover this piece with a piece of sculpt right here, like it should, and then sculpt all the stuff missing, and then repaint this because this I don't know how this happened. But the paint, yes, the paint wood is better than the SH Monster. It actually took time to paint this. The spines are all red up the top, and everything else is painted where I don't know how they messed it up, but they did. It's fairly easy to paint. It's just a red base coat, black slightly shaded over top of everything. The Shin, yeah, I'm starting to, like I said, I'm reworking him because the bottom jaw needs to be fixed. He's not done yet. Probably won't be done for another couple of days. He's not going to look too different than what he did before, but I still need to fix him. Is it multi-putty? What clay do I use? I forgot. Because I started using a new clay, which dries extremely hard, and it's durable. Here, let me bring down. You've seen Jet Jabba before in the Gigan photo, one of the Gigan photos. So here he is. Gigan fell down. Here he is currently. He doesn't look that good because he's not painted or anything. And his arms aren't done. Oh, he's really bright on the lights. He's extremely hard, durable and stuff. The original Jet Jaguar body stuff, it was really soft. Like here, what I use for this Mothra egg. You see here, I can make an indent. You can't see it, but I can make an indent into the clay, which is not good for a thing I'm supposed to be moving around. Oh shoot, I lost the cover for the Mothra egg. Oh, never mind, there it is. Hoppa! For King Ghidorah 2019, I am sort of excited for King of the Monsters. It looks really good. I want to see it already. I'm gonna go see it. Maybe opening weekend. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. Is a hard custom tackle? Yeah, Jaguar is kind of hard because one, he has a lot of, for a Showa era kaiju, he has a lot of small details, like the individual rings on his arms and everything. I'm trying to get everything to look nice. Does Kaijuzilla know me? He follows me on Instagram. I'm not sure if he knows me, like, know me. But he's aware of me, at least. Let's fix... Oh, Gigan's head fell off again. Let's move... I want to get some advanced screening tickets for Kingdom Monsters. I do too. I want to see if I can get into one of those advanced screenings. Hold on, let me move him back on the shelf. Okay. The shelf for my articulated Godzilla figures, the NECA and SH Monsters, is right above this set. Let's move. Do you think that coming at the mountain is Anguirus or Baragon? Ooh. I personally wish it is. I personally believe, and I personally hope that it's Baragon. The horn, Baragon does have a horn, which is like, you can't always. Baragon does have panels, like, not panels, like armor on his back, which would be able to support the mountain. He's also known to burrow, unlike Anguirus, which has only done it once, and it was more or less like thrown in there out of character. So Baragon is more known to burrow than Anguirus is. However, there's a higher chance that it is Anguirus, unless Mike goes with more unconventional kaiju. What was your first Godzilla game, and which one has the most sentimental value to you? Godzilla Unleashed, my first one I played. I got it when I never played any of the Godzilla games when I was younger. So I got that one, younger. I played Unleashed when I was fairly young. So that one has the most sentimental value to me. Not the Wii version though, PS2 version. Long time I asked the dude that was life if he was gay. It was a very thing I had on YouTube. Thoughts on Destroya? I like Destroya. He's fairly interesting and a fairly cool kaiju with a fairly nice design and a fairly nice origin. I do want to do a Destroya custom in the future, but I'm unsure which figure I should use. The normal 6-inch Bandai or the 8-inch Bandai for scale, and then completely redo the wings. Yeah, the mountain monster could also be an original kaiju, which is fairly possible, because they probably won't go for the copyright on Anguirus or Baragon. First Godzilla game 2013 one. Cool, I haven't played that one yet though. Cool. Are you gonna bring... Oh, you wanna bring 2014 out? Hold on. Yeah, I'll bring it out. 8-inch Shinji fan. Bandai Godzilla. My first Bandai Godzilla figure was Bandai Creations Godzilla 1968. I still have it to this day. When you played Godzilla, Noosh, remember the feeling when you had the fight? Yes, Megaguirus and Orga. It's insanely hard, depending on which monster you're using. Hold on, let me bring out NECA 2014. Let me put Rodan back. Oh boy. 2014. Hold on, let me... There we go. Oh boy, 2014. This is my 2014 Godzilla. He is a very good, nice boy. He's been fully repainted because I left him in a matte gray with brown because I like the brown look with fully repainted eyes. So he actually looks forward, and they're actually dots. So if you face him forward, he's looking forward. So doesn't have that derpy look. Mouth is completely repainted. Teeth are completely repainted, so you can actually see them. Whole entire underbelly is tan, like how he was shown off in the posters and toys. Yep. Fairly happy how this one came out in specific. Thank you, Kaiju Dust 2014 here. Can I adjust the focus? Probably not. I can zoom in though, I don't want to do that. Last time I zoomed in on the live stream, it never went back. I wish I could show Gamera. He's right next to me. But he's still, like I said, he's going on there, like he's getting his neck fixed, the head fixed, head-neck connection redone, so it looks better. A large-scale Ghidorah. It's fairly possible that we get another big figure for the King of Monsters line. However, Jack Pacific also doesn't exclusively do those. We might get, not 6-inch, 4-inch figures. Like the World of Nintendo stuff. But who knows? It's up to them. Favorite dinosaur? I'm not really super knowledgeable on dinosaurs. I'm just gonna say T-Rex because that's generic. Ooh, cancel. I like using Mothra and Batra due to the fact that using them, basically, if you're about to die, using them basically gives you another life when you transform, which was super helpful and super overpowered. So, what if, like, I told you I've been dead the whole time? Just kidding. Little find 24 years curious and right. Let's move him out of the way. Yeah, we do need a new Godzilla game. How did you like Pacific Rim 2? Personally liked the animation fact. Oh, Pacific Rim Uprising. It was okay. Not as good as the first. It was an okay movie. It doesn't hold a candle to the original, but it was okay. When I customize Ooh, Godzilla 29, blah, blah, blah. Ugh. Yes. No. Actually, no. My parents don't care. Because I buy my own figures. They don't care when I do what I want. Because they're my figures. They don't even know what the heck I'm doing with them. So, I have my own free will to do whatever I want with my figures. I'm supposed to be putting him back, not play with his tail. Wow, 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 wow. Bam, 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 bam. Godzilla 294. Which Godzilla is your favorite from the Godzilla movie? Shin Godzilla. He is my favoritist Godzilla. Either that or the 1954 Godzilla. Either that or the Heisei Godzilla. Or the... sorry, the Heisei Godzilla, as the dubs make it. Your parents still get mad at you even though you buy your own figures? That's kind of rough. Like, mine don't care because they don't really know what I'm doing. And I don't think they would care even if they did know what I was doing. Like, they're my stuff. I buy them on my own. I do what I want with them. But, no, I don't have problems. It kind of sucks that you do with your parents, where they get mad for you for customizing your own figures. Also, all you do are repaints. So far, what I've seen from you from your Instagram, all you've done customizing-wise was repaints, correct? I would assume they would get mad if you're cutting up stuff like I do. But repaints like this guy, I'm not sure why they would get mad, especially when your repaints are leagues better than the original figures. What's your favorite Godzilla music track? Ooh, I love the Shin Godzilla track 54, and I don't have a specific favorite. I always swap through between every single film. My favorite Godzilla is Godzilla 2019. Thanks, Snakes or Snakes. You really didn't miss much. More questions. Like, it's not like I'm doing anything on camera or anything. Yeah, like, this guy's... Who else do I have that I could show off? Who do you guys want to see that you know about? Who do you guys want me to bring up? Just curious, like you say you buy... Plan to custom that. The YMSF Kong? No, I haven't bought that. I'm not sure if I will customize it due to the fact that there is a high chance in 2020 we get a Kong figure from NECA. Extremely high. Oh yeah, they're like, you paint them for making these less value for the future. Oh, so your parents care about the value. Oh, my parents don't even know the value of my own figures because, like I said, my parents aren't Godzilla fans. They let me do whatever I want with my figures. Iris. Ooh, you want to see Iris. If anything, you're painting them, you're making them more valuable. Yeah, especially if they're painted bad. Especially if, like, they're cheap vinyls, too. Iris. Let me get Iris. Iris is the big boy. Iris doesn't fit on my shelf correctly, so you're gonna see how he looks like curled up right now when I bring him out. I had to put all my figures away. He doesn't fit on the shelf with anybody else unless he's like wrapped around them. Thank you, Tristan Anderson. No. This is how Iris sits on my shelf. He doesn't even fit in frame correctly. He sits up with his tentacles curled all the way over because he doesn't fit correctly with anybody posed out like I want him to be posed. Hopefully his arms don't fall off. This elbow has always been a pain. Oh, you can see where I fixed it too. I haven't repainted it yet. That elbow's always been a pain. So it fell off after I took photos last time for Instagram. So I have to re-glue it back on and stuff. Let's just do a basic pose. Yeah, he doesn't even fit on camera, does he? He's taller than he used to be. Thank you. Yeah, he's big. Also, cause like he's increased in height. because of the ball joints in his legs, because that's all where he has joints in his things. Gamera is kind of underrated. I think you're proud that you created the paint. I am proud of Iris, at least. I'm proud of other guys, but not to the extent. Iris came out way better than I anticipated. I got the blue, another lighter blue. Then this white is not even pure white; it's bluish white. Ooh, NECA 6. Yeah, next. I can't wait for NECA 62. That figure looks pretty good. Hello, Reflect Justice. You don't know how long I'm gonna be here? That's fine. I might not be here too much longer. I might not. I'm not sure yet. Oh, Goji fan leaving months ago? Kind of bad, because he was one of the first YouTubers I saw. I did. No, not really, because he hasn't re-uploaded. Yeah, kind of sad. Thank you, Goji fan 2004. Ooh, I don't really do shoutouts on my channel because most of all, I don't speak on my channel. I usually only speak during live streams. Also, and I usually don't shout out people because I usually keep to myself on YouTube. Also, I don't think I'm that big enough to shout out people like to make a difference because I'm still fairly small, only 1,800. What's up? Hello, ET13 Productions. Nothing much. Ooh, King Ghidorah. Okay, King Ghidorah. One of his wings is unpainted because I have to strip off the paint to redo him. So it looks bad. Second of all, one of his necks isn't fully articulated. All the joints are. Oh, Reflect Justice, you gave me a donation. You didn't have to, seriously. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I wouldn't expect someone to give me a donation. Thank you, Reflect Justice. T2 Gojira is awesome. But like his martial arts, but the neck is getting kicked a notch. Yeah, I'm probably, if 62 doesn't come up to par, I might repaint mine. Choose to repaint the King Ghidorah. Thank you, Reflect Justice again. I do need to repaint it, but I need to finish articulating him again because first of all, I took out his joints because the joints I used were joints I had little of. I realized, took them out, cut them in half because I needed more of those because they're like double-sided joints. I needed more of them. So yeah, he's not in the best condition. Favorite SH Monster Arts? I only have 4. My favorite so far is, I would say Birth, but that's kind of biased because he was my first one. He's also repainted, so he looks a lot better than he originally did, in my opinion. GMK. I would just say GMK. It's easy to use. A future custom I'm planning on. Overhauled Atomic NECA Shin Godzilla. Longer tail. Spines with more metallic paint. However, I'm not sure I'm going to do it with keeping the translucent plastic. Toe claws. Some slightly red repainting. That's it. Another custom I'm planning on is... Who was it? I forgot. Isn't it nice when you forget what you're planning? I'm not sure. Oh, redoing the old Shinagawa-kun I did in the future. Yeah, I do like how people change their profile pictures depending on the season. I don't do it because I can't be bothered to. I do not have a Discord. I do not have the Bandai Museum Resurrection Godzilla. That thing's way too expensive for me to afford. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Atomic Chin's not gonna have jaw articulation, obviously, because like why wouldn't really need it unless I went and made it my own. However, I'm not sure. The head is one thing I'm worried about because I need to match that up with my one I already have. However, I'll get it. I'll figure it out eventually when I get to it. 2004, 2004. Yeah, Warner Brothers and Legendary are getting a lot of properties. Like, a lot. However, they're a competent company. They're not like a certain company, which is doing a live action adaptation of a certain franchise, making poor decisions with it and making it look gross. Legendary knows how to adapt things, like the Detective Pikachu. They have competent directors and designers to make things look correct. So, also, I think they're getting a lot of properties because to just build up their library to be like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up being the one company properties rely on to adapt their cartoons and video games to live action because they actually seem fairly confident in doing it. Remember you on Instagram. I think I might. I'm not sure. Buy Core Vex Archie's random stuff. Favorite Godzilla roar. 84. Much better Benda or NECA. NECA due to articulation. Yeah, basically that. Ooh, yeah, Reflect Justice. You got my gist when I was saying a certain company. Oh, I may or may not do one. I'm not sure. One due to it being really small in comparative scale. I will, however, when I get enough cash, make a Hyper Mecha King Ghidorah out of the Bandai. Like just a normal Bandai Hyper Mecha King Ghidorah. And what was it? Use the extra spare heads for King Godzilla. The Godzilla with Ghidorah arms, Batra wings, and a Biollante in his chest. That I want to do. Oddest place I found kaiju merch was... Hold on. Was, kind of like just random stores. Like, thrift stores. I found kaiju merch at thrift stores. Oh yes, I have seen your Cyber Godzilla custom on Instagram. Looks really good. Mecha Godzilla costume? Ooh, I didn't post it on here actually. That's how I know you're from Instagram. You follow me on Instagram. Fairly good. The rest of it's in my garage. The head and neck are in my room. Just on the floor, chilling. Godzilla. Marvel Godzilla. Odan King Goji. Yeah, NECA's making a King Goji. I always consider Iris the girl. It's debated. It's debated online. I've searched it up before, like, calling the figure whatever for posts on Instagram and stuff. It's debated, but it's more likely a boy. Like, more fans agree it's a boy. You tried doing Bandai Ghidorah, get the head articulation of the glue. Oh, that's sad, Kaiju Dust. Yeah, I do want to do King Godzilla. Yeah, it's in my plans to do one eventually. Bless you. Thank you, Kaiju Dust. But every Godzilla is the boy. What are you talking about? Christmas haul. Christmas, I usually just get money. That's all I usually get because I'm too picky to buy stuff for. Marvel Godzilla. Rodan as 2019. Yes, he looks fairly good. He looks like a mix between Final Wars and 60. When did the original Rodan come out? 62? I think so. I don't know. I forgot. Hello, Hydrazilla. By the way, if anyone can buy this place of Surcraft, you come in the red. I'm not too knowledgeable on the NES Creepypasta. However, it seems like a fairly interesting custom to do. Interesting idea. Planning on making a stop motion tomorrow? Well, I hope it turns out good. Ooh, Toho Monster in NECA form. One I would like to see in NECA form is Hmm. Batra. Yes, Batra. Because all the Batra figures in the 6-inch scale are heavily overpriced. Or not overpriced, heavily expensive. The Bandai Batra is not even made out of vinyl, so they're really expensive at a scale with 6-inch figures. SH Monster is extremely overpriced. Both the original and the special color version, which rose the day it came out. Yeah, I think they already said they were making Bandai's for Kingdom Monsters on their website thing. It's like labeled on the top or something. The thorns, the legs come out on the ground. It's probably either a spider kaiju original or a Kamunga. That's the only thing it can be. People saying it's Mothra, but why would Mothra be underground? Also, there's more than 6 pairs of legs. Like 6 legs in the shot. There's 7, I think, that you can see. Mothra only has 6 legs if they're going by a correct insect anatomy. The larvae still only have 6 legs, and it doesn't seem like it's going to leave the temple ever. The Rodan Roar probably just be an edited Rodan Roar, but like modernized. I do not know what Beast of Bermuda is. It could be Rodan Diamond Bombing, but I am in the camp that it's Ghidorah, like falling down in, like before, like dinosaur stuff, like before the dinosaurs, or before the dinosaurs, because Godzilla's existed before then. However, the timeline's already kind of messed up. However, it could be whatever. It could be anything. Yeah, I do like Baragon a little bit. Not more than Anguirus, but I like Baragon better as, like, the ground kaiju than Anguirus. More because it's underused, also because it has burrowing abilities, and which Anguirus only had once, and it never exhibited again, and Fire Breath. Dinosaur game on Steam. Anguirus and Monsters. Kind of, not exactly. It depends on how they do it. What else? The bootleg 84s, from the Bandai bootleg 84s, who I originally planned to get one of those for my 84 custom to like cut off the spines and stuff. However, when I got the 84 NECA figure, I instantly decided to go and customize it myself. Hello, Godzilla Films. I'm surprised I've kept consistent views. 18 people. That's a fairly good amount. I actually just been standing here. I can't move him though. He like takes up too much room. I don't have anywhere to put him. Have you seen one of the bootleg sets? Rodan, Gigan, Ghidorah, and Goji. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like a small minifigure set where Rodan has hands. I've seen that before, yes. Oh, Smash Ultimate over Fortnite indefinitely. Any game's better than Fortnite. Like, I played Fortnite a bit, but that's when it first came out, before it was the popular trend. When it was just sort of like a humble game, you played, like, Battle Royale. You played it. It was fun. You did whatever. But now, like, it's gotten crazy. There's a bunch of weird stuff in it. It's not as good as it was. So, yeah. Smash Ultimate over that indefinitely, yes. Smash Ultimate is a great game, and it's gonna be one of my favorite games. And I main Kirby and DDD and Meta Knight because I like Kirby, and Bandana Waddle. You better get in as DLC or else I'm gonna die. Hey. Well, here's the thing about NECA Ghidorah. So, oh, hello, Godzilla. I already said Godzilla. Hello, Godzilla films. You probably didn't hear it. NECA Ghidorah probably cost. Here's the thing: NECA Ghidorah is gonna cost probably $50-$60 due to the fact that's how big the Otachi figure originally released. NECA Otachi. It originally released at 50-60-ish. It's not fairly big. It's extremely big. Ghidorah's probably gonna be around that same price range. Here's the thing, that is fairly reasonable for a fairly large 18-inch figure, which would be, or not 18-inch, like a fairly large 12-inch size figure, which probably would be how big it is. And it's fairly decent. SH Monster Arts Ghidorah is going to be the same size, same details, but more articulation, but you're going to have to probably pay around $250. All the people in my class play Fortnite and decided to play it, and the first thing you got in the round was, don't be a noob. Yes. Fortnite's one of those games you can't get into because then people will, like, yell at you. Oh, yeah, the SH Monster... Well, back then, Morgira came out in... For SH Monster Arts, it came out in early 2010s, I believe. Engineering wasn't as good back then. So it's kind of a given. Hopefully they make a new one that does split. Bowser vs. K. Rool. K. Rool is, well, not necessarily broken. You can kill him. It's not like Smash 4 with Bayonetta. People are already making claims his characters are broken, need to be nerfed. They don't really need to be nerfed. Shh, Gyro Productions. Ha, that thing... Still kind of disappointed that ended the way it did. However, hopefully in the future we can try it again. K. Rool in Smash Ultimate is not broken like people say. You have to work around him. It's easy to kill him. However, he has super armor on almost every single move. He also has super armor on one of his taunts. So, he is fairly good. Taekwondo banning. Ooh, a new Godzilla game. If they should make a new one. However, probably in like more traditional fighting game style. Like 2D fighter, that would be, or a 3D fighter would also work. I haven't played, but I don't own the Godzilla PS4 game. I have played it. It's fairly good because it's more or less like a Godzilla simulator, but a fighting game more traditional style will be really good. Every mind of a K. Rool, I will win every game I play. Yeah, K. Rool, well, not necessarily. A lot of people do think because he's top tier. Well, there's no tier list yet, but he's kind of top tier. They think they're gonna win every game, but then I come at them and I kill them with Kirby because he's the best character, and DDD because he got buffed. Turns by Bandai Monster customized Batra. You can go for it. Batra figures are kind of hard to come by besides the Trendmasters one, which is really small. Yeah, barely 8 over here, Gyro. I know, we live in the same state. Can you bring your favorite Bandai in front of the camera? Everything, I can't, my favorite Bandai is actually kind of more or less Iris because, well, my favorite Bandai, bleh, not really, because Iris is already here and he's too big to bring anybody out and I can't put him back unless I take like 20 minutes putting him back. 11 o'clock where you are? 8, 9, 10, 11. West Coast, I assume. Rise Goji. I could. However, I do have to go soon. I might bring him out. Wait. Kirby World Light trailer. All my friends are dead. Shh. Kirby is the best character. You can't tell me he's not the best character because he is. And you'll see the connecting with PS4 guys really giving us match figures like it's a billion. Well, yeah, they used SH Monster Arts figures for reference, and if they didn't have SH Monster Arts figures, they used X Plus, which is why how they got Hedorah and a bunch of the other figures. That's why Ghidorah in the game has seam lines on his necks. Staying up late, I see. I think never mind. Yep. Oh, for sure, Grand King Ghidorah would be big. I have 4 SH Monster Arts figures. Hold on, I will bring Rise Goji out for the final couple minutes I'm gonna be on because I need to go soon. Let me get Iris back somewhere because it's gonna. I'll put Iris to the side for now. Let me fix his tendrils because these things are really long. I live in the state that's always on fire. Second fairy Godzilla. Yeah, the SH Monster 2000 is stylized from Yuji Sakai. I like it because I like the stylized, but I do want an accurate one. Hopefully NECA gives us one because Tamashii definitely won't. They're on their Heisei boner. Here we go. What's up, everybody? This is Rise Goji. He's the best Godzilla. I made him out of Play-Doh and glue sticks. Yep, the legendary Rise Goji. With his beautiful gills that are just lines, and his his eye, and his mouth, and his teeth, and his spines. His beautiful spines. Oh my gosh. They come out at a different color on camera. I think because they use different paint. Ooh, Godzilla 2014. Here's the thing. People think Godzilla 2014 is the best, the strongest Godzilla. He isn't. He almost died to a building. I don't think the Mutos are weakening him. However, I think he is. Well, I did kind of think they were with the EMP a little bit, but he's not the strongest. So the Mutos kind of kicked him up because it's 2-on-1. However, in the new movie, he looks a lot stronger. Rise Goji is a creation of Louis Duran, and I made a Bandai, and then I eventually just made it articulated so I can put it in stop motions where it actually moves. Grand King Ghidorah would be bigger than Biollante. Yeah, Grand King Ghidorah X Plus would be bigger than Biollante. All by 3 of the new movie Monster Rodan and Color and Rainbow, and he was the last one untouched. That seems like a good idea. Well, NECA make 2014. NECA would probably make all the Godzilla designs. Like, it's not... Like, why wouldn't they? It's more figures out in the market, more money. People would buy them. Oh, SH Monster Arts Legion would easily pass the $200 mark. Easily. Especially seeing how big the Mother Legion at the end of the movie was. Gigantic, gigantic. The purple milk, yep. Yeah, Burning Godzilla GMK. Burning Godzilla is probably one of the most overpowered ones, however. No, Final Wars is also really overpowered. Oh, you meant Mothra. Yeah, you could do that. Yep. Well, Toho doesn't make Godzilla strong every time. They make him about the same. Legendary so far has made him stronger. Oh, 54 is anime like that. Like, he's got... Well, yeah, of course he's going to get a power increase due to the times changing. That's why they made him bigger in 84 and then bigger again in 91. To make him launch it for the times. Yes, I did use the Bandai Creations 2001 Godzilla as a base. Because I had a really bad repaint of the 2001 from a long time ago. So I just redid it to that one. Ooh. NECA one. Due to the fact Iris is fairly simple for articulation, also wires would benefit the tendrils a lot better due to the fact that They allow for more options than ball joints, which would it limit the way you can move them. Oh, yeah, NECA does need to redo their 94 mold. It's compared to their 54, the shin, like the shin's body and stuff, GMK is fairly good. And compared to 62 coming out, this 94 looks bad in comparison. Like, it's a good figure, don't get me wrong. I love mine, but it's not that it doesn't look good compared to all the other figures. Favorite Godzilla concept art monster for the original? Hmm. 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 I don't really have one. I guess you could count Ready Player One Mecha Godzilla. The concept art looks a little bit better. If NECA made a 2000 Godzilla Earth in 2003, I would be ecstatic. I would buy all of them, and I would love them, and I'll keep them good forever. Yes, a NECA Orga would be good. I want NECA figures of all the kaiju. Yes, I don't do set shoutouts. What's so funny about King anyway? He's freaking resilient. He got his blown off. Yeah, that's the thing people sleep on about Heisei Ghidorah. He's resilient as heck because he survived all that and he was still alive and kicking. Barely, but he was still alive. This H Monster at 62? Probably. However, for me personally, SH Monster Arts figures are hit or miss. They are a gamble, what you're going to get, like Gamera was, which is teeth paint. So, SH Monster Arts Megalon and Gigan combo would be like $300. Even if the individual figures would be like... Any combo for SH Monster Arts would be like $300 if they're normal sized. The only reason why the Batra and the Batra sets, the Mothra, Batra, and the Space Godzilla sets were so cheap was because they had smaller figures with them. But they were still expensive. Yes, Heisei Ghidorah for... Yep, a Mecha King Ghidorah would be incredible. I would want it. Kirby would win, because Kirby's overpowered. Kirby can literally do anything. The games confirm he has infinite power. He will win. He's the best. He's the Poyo boy. Well, guys, get your final questions in, because I need to go soon. In about a minute or two. Oh my gosh. Yes, snakes are snakes. I did. When I said that, I immediately said, someone's going to bring that up in the chat. I know it. Yes, the curbs. Oh, you just hopped on Raiju Kaiju Productions. Ah, that's kind of sad. I'm getting off right now. Kirby King of the Monsters also have a good day or night. Yeah, I'm going to go in about a minute or two. So, I'll let you guys ask me some final questions, and then I'm going to go for the night. So, before I go... No, where you go? Where is he? Wait. No, wait. Where is he? Should do any kind of commercial trailer, I believe, too. King of Monsters for sure. Neko probably will. Maybe Jaro. We have to talk more and hang out. Is that a pet I hear? No, my cats don't. My cat does not make any noises, which kind of annoys me because I don't want her to meow and she never does. Oh, you like how they did the grass? Yeah, it's called, I forget what it's called. It's called Floral Moss. I got it from Dollar Tree. Pikmin Moo. Godzilla. You got your first Godzilla figure a week ago. Well, congratulations. Hold on, I need to get one thing before I go. Where is he? Where is it? I found him. I found it. Here we go. For the final closing act. Here is one. Wait, not one. Not two. Not three. Not four. Not five. Not six. Not seven. But 8 Borbs. The smallest Borbs you'll ever see. The bestest Borbs. Yep, my 7 Borb boys. My 7 Corbies. The Poyos. Mr. Curb himself. Alrighty then, guys. That is it from me. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Good night. Goodbye. Yeah, thanks HB Studios. More stuff coming to Instagram soon. Like updates on customs. Bye everybody. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stream again later in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully. And sometime in the next 2 weeks because I'm on break already. So hopefully I'll be able to stream again. Adios, everybody. See you later. Thanks, Psyker Briggs. Bye, everybody.